To fill out the form, first enter the date, then put the name of the person to be reimbursed along with the student ID number in the appropriate places. Also put the hall that the event took place. Enter the amount on this line. Now remember, this is the total amount you're asking to be reimbursed for. You're going to have receipts that back this up. In this case, we had an event that the total was $24. Then check the group you belong to. And check the reason for the event. In this case, it's programming. Don't worry about filling in the account number. Your residence director will take care of this. But you do need to make sure you put the reason for the event. So put the event, the date, and the date of the receipt here. It is possible to submit multiple receipts if the receipts are for the same event and the same type of expense. Just make sure that when you list multiple receipts, you list the location, date, and total for each receipt on the blue form. If you have a number of different receipts, for example, 8 different receipts, you may need to split them up and fill out several blue forms. Make sure you put a detailed but brief description of the event on this form. So, for example, instead of saying wing event, you would say something such as wing event to tie-dye t-shirts. And you would put that here. It's important to describe the event in such a way that someone who doesn't already know what happened can read this and understand why this money was used. I mentioned you can attach multiple receipts to one blue form if it's all for the same event and the same type of expense. It's just important that for each receipt, you make sure that the receipts attached to this blue form match this total, and also that you describe the receipt. So, for example, if I say receipt 1, I purchased the items on June 11th from QFC, and the total on this receipt was $12. Receipt 2, I purchased it on June 10th. And I bought it from Fred Meyer. The final step is listing who attended. If it was just your wing, for example, you could put down your wing, so it makes you're specific, and describe which wing you're on. Don't just say Tinglestad, second floor, but say Tinglestad to second floor, east side. You get the idea. If it's for a dining or an entertainment type event, you have to list out everyone who attended. So if you purchase some sort of food items for your wing, you would need to make sure that you listed everyone from your wing who attended. If there's not room here to list everyone who attended, attach an additional sheet with that list. If the program was over 50 people, it's a campus type event, so it's open to all of campus. You don't need to list out everyone, even if you're doing a dining or entertainment type event. But you would just list that it was an all-campus program. And that 50 plus were in attendance. And that's it. Just make sure you staple your receipts to this and turn it in.